Hi there, and welcome to the second half hour of Daytime Blue Ridge. I'm Natalie Fawns.
And I'm Brittany Flowers.
And coming up this half hour, some great movies are hitting the theaters this weekend. We're going to get a preview of one that Brittany and I are excited to see. It's called A Monster Calls, and we were just talking, it might make me cry. I think it's going to be a sad one, don't you think?
Yes, and we'll head back to the kitchen with a certified personal trainer, Pat Leonard. She was making a delicious soup and showing us how to set realistic healthy goals for 2017.
I love talking with her. She's definitely a great motivator.
Yes.
Okay, here's a heartwarming story with a Virginia tie. Two sisters were surprised at school by the early return of their mother, U.S. Army Colonel Beth Precker. She was supposed to be a guest speaker via Skype, which is how the girls got into the same classroom, but after a staged technical difficulty, their mom peeks out from her hiding spot.
Oh my gosh.
She's been
Speaking of cry.
I know, she's been deployed in Iraq for a year, and as you can see, it was a sweet, tearful reunion.
Oh gosh.
This, Brittany, is the 5th deployment between the girls' mother and father.
I can't believe that. Man, okay, talking about cry, that movie, but anytime anything like this always makes me tear up.
And we were just talking in the office about single parenting. And we are amazed at people who can do it. You know, people who have their family members deployed overseas and they have to, you know, take over everything. I lean on my husband constantly. I don't know what it would be like to do that. So, we'd love to see them return
Beautiful
home.
video. Now, if you just turned 100 years old, how would you celebrate?
Wine.
Of course. I'm not even surprised. For a Texas man, it was to jump out of an airplane. Al Blaschke celebrated his 100th birthday by jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. He was surrounded by his family, who stayed safe on the ground. When it came time for the big leap, Blaschke didn't hesitate. Up and out they went. Once his parachute was released, the birthday boy marveled at the view. After a perfect landing, Blaschke celebrated his jump and his birthday. And with his jump, he matches the record for oldest U.S. citizen to do it. Would you ever jump out of an airplane, Natalie?
No way.
Not even if you're 100? Come on.
That's instant death.
All right, well, his friends say they're not terribly surprised. He skydived for his birthday. They say he still participates in weekly rounds of golf and yoga classes.
I'm telling you, you got to stay active as you age, and that keeps you young. I think that's the secret. But to jump out of an airplane is instant death for me, because I would have a heart attack and die. All right, researchers have identified a brand new organ inside our bodies. They just discovered this, and get this, it's been hiding in plain sight in our digestive system the whole time. Though we now know about the structure of this new organ, its function is still poorly understood, and studying it could be the key to better understanding and treatment of abdominal and digestive disease. It is known as mesentery. The new organ is found in our digestive systems, and it was long thought to be made up of a fragmented separate structures, but recent research has shown that it's actually one continuous organ. Medical students and researchers are now investigating what role, if any, it might play on diseases, and that understanding will hopefully lead to better outcomes for patients.
Okay, how long have we been cutting people open?
Seriously, right?
I'm not a doctor. I don't even play one on TV.
Medical advances
but I feel
and all the rest of it, we never knew this was there?
Yeah. You know?
It just proves how complicated the human body is and how amazing it is.
Oh, man, that is insane, because, you know, you've been cutting people open for so long. How would you just now discover it? But it is cool that it's leading to more research, like maybe if you're having abdominal issues.
So many people have, digestive problems, so maybe this is the key.
It could be with this. But then they're like, we don't even know what it does. It's here, but it's like me in this job. I exist here, and they're like, we don't even know what she does, but she's here.
She's doing great. We love her.
Yes, okay. Well, moving on. A movie based on a children's fantasy novel about a boy and his giant friend, a tree, arrives in theaters this weekend. Let's take a closer look at A Monster Calls.
How does the story begin?
With a boy, too old to be a kid, too young to be a man.
I no longer see you.
Spectacular fantasy and grim reality collide in A Monster Calls. The film follows Lewis McDougall as Connor, dealing with his mother's terminal illness. Connor takes solace in his drawings and finds an unlikely friend in a tree monster, voiced by Liam Neeson. Fellow Academy Award nominees Felicity Jones and Sigourney Weaver play his ailing mother and distant grandmother, and Toby Kebbell portrays the flaky dad.
She wants to be around to be there for her son, and she's very creative and has so much more to do and to give. So it was finding a way of playing it where it was a nuisance to her. So it was always trying to avoid it. And actually, what's so difficult for them both is they just do not want to admit what's happening.
It's just very hard for her to express her love. And the great thing about the story is it shows how, in the course of an experience like this, a family can come together.
Most of us just get messily ever after. That's all right. Even I'm happy you turned out like her.